Please work. This work. Y'all, I'm having like the most difficult time right now with this live. It's like the more oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. But hopefully we can get this working. I don't have to pluck it. That's what I want to do, just pluck it. But let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So we're going to start off with priming our face. And we're going to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Mattifying Primer as always. Hey, y'all. Whoever just popped up. Welcome to my first YouTube live video. Y'all know how I go. Same way I act on Facebook is the same way I'm going to act on this live. So someone say something because I want to make sure I can see. Yes, I can see the comments. Hey, baby, how you doing? Hi, Nicole. Thank you for joining me. I have like very little subscribers, but it's okay because I really wanted to go live on YouTube now that we have this option to go live, right? So I'm going to do my best as always. And I'm a slave for y'all. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, me too. How are you? I have a question because maybe you can tell me. Can you share the YouTube channel, like this particular live? Can you share it somewhere else? Like, does it give you that option? I'll stab myself in the nose. It does? Oh my god, this is amazing. So, this is amazing. So, can you please share it like everywhere on Facebook if you don't mind? I would really appreciate it. Because this is my first YouTube live. Hey! So, like I always start with my brows. I use the L'Oreal Brow Sculptor Pencil in the shade Dark Brunette. It comes with two sides. It comes with the brow pencil side and also comes with a wax side. I have no plans on getting rid of this pencil. Let me tell y'all what, it's very inexpensive and it's a really nice pencil. So if you ever get the chance to go purchase it, go purchase it. Like, I promise. It's a really good pencil. I use it till I can't, till there's no more, ever. Like, so serious. And I wonder, can you zoom in? Oh my god, you can zoom in. Let me tell y'all what, I'm gonna have a wonderful night. Oh shoot, Kaylee! I'm sorry, I have to tell my daughter to grab my mirror because I totally forgot it. Can you grab my mirror? My mirror. On the table. I totally forgot the mirror, y'all. Like, how do you forget that? It's like the main thing you need. I guess I got too excited. I guess. How are you this evening? What are y'all doing for Easter? Let's talk about that. I'm going to church. Like, she's coming. I promise. My face. This primer dries your skin up for it to be drugstore. And it does really well. As you can see, my face is white. It's kind of close to the Makeup Forever Step 1 and the Urban Decay. Bless you.
I asked that a question about his device because it has to be connected.
Okay.
And I asked him, and I said, he already understood because he's a stick.
Okay, well, leave me alone. Keep sleeping.
I didn't know what to put.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to use that thing. So, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So, we're doing the brows first, as always. So, I'm going to use two different products for my brow this evening. So, I'm going to use this Brow Sculptor Pencil. And I'm going to show you how to use the NYX Tame and Frame pomade. I have found, like, once I start sculpting my brow out with the concealer and everything, I go back in it with this NYX Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Black. And it does make it look more defined, which is what I'm going for. So, a young lady by the name of Bella Two Scott, I think that's how you say it. She has it, Bella Two Scott or Two Scott. She's the one that put me on the NYX. My plans is to go to church with my daughter. I know my daughter said she wanted to go to church on Sunday. I haven't been in a while, so I said I would go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm not gonna do them so big. Last time I did them like really, really not too big, but they were big enough. They were bigger than normal, I'll say. Hopefully my connection doesn't fail because first when I started the live, how do you know where to start and stop your brows? Okay, so this is very, very easy. Um, where, because I have a wide nose, as you can tell. Your brow will start here, and then all you're going to do is take your spoolie or whatever object you're using, and you're just going to turn it, and right in the middle of your pupil is your arch, and right at the end of your eye is your tail. So that's how I was taught how to determine like your brows, where it should start and stop. Like literally, that's how I was taught. So I've just been sticking with that particular method. Alright, so all I'm doing now is just outlining it. I filled part of it in. The tail, not the tail, the front, I'm going to leave it alone because I don't brush that out or fill it in anymore until the end of when I finish up my face. So I'm taking LA Pro Girl Concealer, the best concealer that I have found so far, and I've tried others, but I'm liking LA Pro Girl Concealer. And I think I'm going to go in with Toffee today. So I usually switch between Toffee and Fawn. And sometimes if I don't want a bright brow bone highlight, I'll just go in with like Espresso or Beautifully Bronze, I believe it's called. So for brows, I feel like a flat brush will work perfectly because those are really flat and stiff. And then I've also found this little neat one, which is Wet n Wild. You can get it from the dollar store. And it's a really, it's actually a eyeshadow brush, but it's really stiff. And I like a stiff brush when using my brows, when outlining my brows. So I'm taking Toffee, and what I'm going to do is just outline it. And I'm going to put something under here just so I can raise this up a little bit more. Perfect. And then all I'm doing is dragging whatever product is left on the brush down. And it's literally like coloring in a coloring book. Does that make sense? I just follow the line of where I drew it at. So that's the outlining of the bottom, and then I'm going to take, what is this, chestnut, same brand, LA Pro Girl Concealer, which is a darker shade. It may look a little bright just because I have several lights going on in this room, which is my regular light. I have a ring light, and then I have a rope light. So hopefully it doesn't look too bright on my skin, but I promise it's really, really not that bright, which is, it's actually a lot darker than what you see. So I'm taking chestnut, and I'm going to sculpt out the top of it. And I'm just dragging the product up as well. So it's going to look like I have on a mask for a second, but I promise I will blend everything in. I like Instagram brows. So I'm taking my Morphe G34 buffing brush, and I'm going to buff all this out, especially on the top. So it looks like that. So now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia number 12 brush, and I'm going to take that NYX Tame and Frame Brow pomade in black, and it's really not that black. It's really not that black. I don't know why they even gave it that shade name, but it's close to the ABH in Ebony, but it's not as dark as that one. Just filling that in, giving it some little fake hairs in the front. So I'm going to go ahead and do the second brow, and I promise this is going to go by fast because I really just want to show you how I do the first brow. And I gotta kind of sit up a little bit closer because I've had surgery on this shoulder. So it's a little flippy right now. Going with the chestnut up top. Oh. And before I do that, because I do see that this one is a little bit bigger than that one, so I'm going to kind of fill that one in different from the first one. So let's go ahead and shape this one. ahead and buff this out. Like I said, I'm just really focusing on buffing the top out. Because what I don't want it to do is dry out. So now I'm going to go ahead and take some more concealer, and I'm going to use this as a eyeshadow primer. And I'm using the same concealer, which was in Toffee. I'm going to apply this all over my lid. I feel like the concealer works better when applying eyeshadow. What I like to do is set mine, but there are ladies out there who do not set theirs because they work easier, work better with it tacky. Unfortunately, I do not like it tacky. Feels like I can't move the product around. So I'm taking the same buffing brush, and we're gonna buff this in. And we're not pressing too hard, we're just lightly pressing. To give it an even looking base. And this is a brush I received with my Morphe subscription. I've never ordered a Morphe brush, like just going on Morphe website and ordering it. So I tried the subscription out and I liked it, and I need to start it back up, honestly, tell you the truth. Okay, so we got a pretty good even base. Hello to everybody that's just joining. Cause you know what I noticed with the comments, it rolls really quickly if I don't look up. So if I missed your comment, I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can actually show. Oh, hey, Tayo. I'm talking about the Morphe subscription for the brushes. I need to actually start that subscription back up. And I think that, what is it, BoxyCharm? Or I think it's BoxyCharm that really has a really good one. I need to try it. How are y'all this evening? I see you just popped in. So I'm taking some Laura Mercier. I'm taking my Juvias Place brush, and I'm just going to set this area that we neatly buffed in. And if you're new to my lives, which is I'm new to YouTube Live, but if you're new to any of my lives, never seen any of my Facebook Lives, my eyeshadow application does not take that long. I do move kind of fast, but that's just a creature of habit. But if I'm going too fast, please let me know, and I will politely slow myself down. And I prime my face with the Rimmel London drugstore primer, mattifying primer. It's the purple one. Looks like this. That's why my face looks ashy. And I really like the Laura Mercier setting powder. Doesn't give me any flashbacks so far. So we're gonna go in with, I believe this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I think this is that glow one. And I'm going to take a eyeshadow brush and I'm just go ahead and highlight underneath my brow bone. I'm going to use Dipping in Gold today. Dripping in Gold. I do apologize for saying that wrong. And we're going to highlight underneath that brow bone. I thought about using my crayon case, but it's a little too gold for me, for my brow bone. Now, I do like it on my face. So I'm just dragging it down on this brow and dragging it down on this brow. So I only went into my arch area. I do not go too far over. In the beginning of my brow, looks always makes me look crazy. I've seen other people do it, and it looks really nice on them, but it makes me seems off to me when I do it. So we're gonna grab our Saharan 2 palette. I love these palettes, y'all. Love, 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 love these palettes. I'm gonna grab what is this? Taser. It's kind of like a orangey color. And this is my Ruby Kisses Tapered Eyeshadow Fluffy Blending Brush. And we're going to work our way from the outside in. And it has a little bit of a fallout to it, but it's okay. And I'm putting this all over my lid. In the crease, above the crease area, and I'm just buffing this in with the brush. Make sure it blends in nicely with my highlighted area, which from here it does, and hopefully it does for you all. Hi to everybody who just joined. They'll leave a message if it's important. Yeah, someone called. I'm sorry. Is it still black? Oh no! So that's what happens when you go live from your phone. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm gonna stop it and then is it still black or y'all still can y'all hear me? But you can't see me move. Okay, I'm gonna stop it and then go back to resuming it.